So every quadratic equation have two roots. So we get by different method. This is a formula method I wrote. The formula is given by minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. As here plus or minus between the two terms. So we get exactly two roots for any quadratic equation. But to identify the nature, so directly we can find out by the value of b square minus 4ac. That is means to say it is discriminant of a quadratic equation. So based on the value of discriminant, the nature of the roots are decided very easily, and it is given by value of ABC of the quadratic equations, and discriminant value is given by b square minus 4ac. So that we can easily locate by identifying the value of ABC in the quadratic equation and put it in this simple formula b square minus 4ac. Once you find the value of b square minus 4ac, it might be a 0, or it might be a positive value, or it might be a negative value, and it might be sometimes perfect square. So for all these different category, whatever the answer we get, so we have a particular nature that will list as I given here in this chart. So first discriminant b square minus 4ac given in the first column, second column nature of the roots are given. So first chances, if b is the value of b square minus 4ac, that means discriminant value if we get positive, for example 2, 18, 20, 36, okay. And if it is not a perfect square, the value we got 34 instead of 36. 36 is a perfect square. So 34 we got, or 30 we got. Then we could directly say the nature of the roots is real, unequal and irrational. Now you might have a question, why we need the nature of the roots? And there will be a lot of complex problems we could solve by identifying the nature of the root very easily within a second. So this concept what we are learning today, it is make a big role in your competitive exams. Just any equation if they given, just try to locate the nature of the roots by identifying the discriminant. So you can directly shortcut every, instead of solving in the systematic way, directly will come to this chart. Okay, these four options. From there we could conclude what they asked in the questions. So it is very easy. So make sure that remember all this rule, nature, and apply as and when required. So we'll discuss variety of problems in futures. So keep staying with us and make sure that follow what we are doing in the class. So really you will enjoy the quadratic equation class and you feel, oh, it is a very easy method to approach any sort of problems. So first option is done. Second option, if the value of d is greater than 0 and it is a perfect square, I mean to say this might be 36 or 100 you got. So then it is 100 means 10 square, 36 means 6 square. So if we got such values, so it is positive value as well as perfect square, then we could say it is real, unequal and rational. In previous case it is irrational, second case it is real, unequal and rational. Third case, in case b if you got 0, okay, d value becomes 0, discriminant value becomes 0 if you got, then you could say it is real, equal and rational. Why equal? So you could make out if this square part becomes 0, there is no question of plus or minus. If plus or minus comes, then between the two terms, then we get two values. If there is no value, this value, okay, then we got get only one value, that is minus b by 2a. So we say it is real and both the roots are equal. If d becomes 0, both the roots are equal and rational. And remember, in these two cases, so your graph will be like this. It touches the x-axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. This is where this is a curve based on your quadratic equation. It will cut at 2 points. Okay. So, but in case of third, if d equal to 0, so it will touch the x-axis at only 1 point exactly. It might be a middle point or any point. It might be like this, or it might be like in the first quadrant or second quadrant, where it touches exactly one point. That means it has only one point. In case of fourth option, if b getting negative, that means under root value will be negative, -1, -2, -100, anything if you get, then we could say -1 under root -1 equal to iota. That means imaginary number. So it will be imaginary roots. So always remember, so you will get above x-axis. Above x-axis your quadratic equation. Graph, the parabola never touch the x-axis. This is a 3 identification you should remember, very important, along with the nature of the root. First 2 cases it will touch the x-axis at 2 point. Second case, third case it will touch at any one point. That means both the roots are will be equal. Here 2 roots. This is x1, this is x2. 2 roots you get. In case of fourth, if the discriminant is less than 0, then we could say or imagine it will always come above x-axis or below x-axis. So both here also all the 3 possibilities, it might be downward parabola or above upward parabola. Both the cases is possible. Remember, if a value is greater than 0, you will get above parabola, upward open parabola. If a less than 0, then you get downward upward parabola. These are the 2 things we should remember regarding quadratic equations. So we will discuss many more things in graphs, how to identify the right answers by using graph. It is a very interesting technique. You will really enjoy the quadratic equation class in future classes. So time limit, just remember these few points and this chart. Now we will see apply these concepts in real problems to identify the nature of the quadratic equations. So let's start with simple problems. First problem we'll see, find the nature of the question number 1. Find the nature of the y equal to 2x square minus 5x minus 5. First job is identify a, b, c. A is 2, this value, b is minus 5, c is minus 1. So b is minus 5, c is minus 1. Now discriminant delta or d is given by b square minus 4ac. That is equal to b is minus 5 whole square minus 4. A is 2 and c is minus 1. 25 minus plus 4 plus 8, that is 33. And you could see the d value what we got is 33 is positive. Alright, it is positive. And it is not a perfect square. It is positive and not perfect square. So it belongs to this category 1. So the nature of the root directly we could say it is real, unequal and irrational. So this is how you should supposed to apply this concept to here. So it is real, unequal and irrational. If it is 36 if you got, then it is a positive and perfect square. It is lying in the second category. It is real, unequal and rational. So this is how you are supposed to apply these concepts to solve this kind of problems. We will see the one more problems. Question number 2. Find the nature of the roots. I'll change the equation, that is 4x square minus 4x plus 1. Again, the method is same. Find out a is 4, b is minus 4, c equal to 1. So my delta equal to d equal to b square minus 4ac, that is equal to b square minus 4 whole square minus 4ac. A is 4, c is 1. So this is 16 minus 16, that is equal to 0. So we got the discriminant value is 0, so it is lying in the second case. So third case, if d equal to 0, then roots are real, equal and rational. Roots are real, equal and rational. Why it is equal? Because it will touch at only one point in the quadratic equation. So it will touch at only one point. That is minus b by 2a. This is the value. Because there is no plus 1. This part is 0. Gone. Am I right? Under value is gone. There is 0 we getting. B is 0. So only one value. Minus b by 2a value. So that will touch at only one point. So it has real value and it is equal. Both the roots are equal and it is rational. So this is how you are supposed to identify. One more problem we'll see. Question number 3. So find the nature of the roots. Y equal to x square minus 11x minus 30. Again a equal to 1, b equal to minus 11, c equal to minus 30. Delta equal to b equal to b square minus 4ac. That is minus 11 square minus 4 into a into minus 30. That is equal to 121. This will be 120 plus 120. So it is 241. Yeah, 240. So 241 is of x square. 121 it is 12 square. Right? It is a perfect square. 121, 241. So it is not a perfect square. So value is just greater than 0. It is not a perfect square. Okay. So it is landing on the category number 1. So it is a real, unequal and irrational. If it is perfect square, then it is landing in the second case. This is how you are supposed to decide. One more problem we'll see. Find the nature of the roots. So it will be 5x square minus 2x minus 7. So a is 5, b is minus 2, c is minus. Delta equal to b square minus 4ac. That is b square minus 2 square minus 4 into minus 7. So it is 4 plus 5 4s are 20, so this will be 140, that is 144, that is equal to 12 square. Now we could see it is positive value as well as perfect square. D is greater than 0 and it is a perfect square. Then we could say it is real, unequal and rational. Roots are real, unequal and rational. This is how we are supposed to decide the nature of the roots. One more problem we see. So y equal to x square minus 2x plus 5. Here d equal to a equal to 1, b equal to minus 2, c equal to 5. So delta d is given by b square minus 4ac. That is equal to minus 2 whole square minus 4 into 1 into 5. 4 minus 20, that is equal to minus 16. So it is less than 0. So when we get less than 0, so it is in the fourth category. So it is unequal and imaginary, because minus b plus or minus under root something negative value coming. Then we get it is I. This value equal to 69. We'll discuss separately in the future sessions. So you get complex number. Complex number. Remember, you get graph above x-axis or below x-axis, like opening down or opening up, above or below. Never touch the x-axis. So it means roots are imaginary. This is how you're supposed to design the nature of the roots, and it is very big matter in case of mathematics. So as I said in the beginning class, quadratic equation problems will come in every part of the mathematics as well as physics. Okay. So identifying the nature will make very big job, and it will easy our problem. Rest of the methods will get lot of shortcuts by identifying the nature. So we can directly approach the answers very easily as they given before answer in the answer sheet. So hope you enjoyed and you understood all the concepts which I taught in this class, and keep practice by collecting the DPPs, daily assignments, daily practice requests, so that you will be master in this chapter. Hope you understood everything. Thank you.